But I think when we hit the part about the hydra is the god, it's not a god, it is the door. I just was like, I have no idea what the fuck that means.
And then I have something that I wish actually made sense to me. Of there is 3 paths: to bind, to free, to kill.
A root drinks from the sky, a beast wears a crown of thought, the dead name stirs, but is not alone. 3 paths, always 3. One binds the god, one frees the god, one unravels what the gods are. We caught up with cleric.
Okay. Oh, we caught up with cleric?
That is what I like I have it as a quote, and then at the very end it says caught up with cleric. Oh, okay. Cleric said that. That's what it is, I think.
Oh, okay.
Not the god, it is the door.
I thought we found
has a piece of Nyx glass. We have a buff called Blessing of the Grove for the next 7 days.
Yes, and you reduced
7 saving throws, or once per day reroll of 2 saving throws. And then we ran into a hidden servant of Theros. You have touched that which belongs beyond the veil. A tithe must be paid. You may choose to pay or to refuse. And so we all had to like choose what we were gonna do about that. That's where my notes end.
Yes. I was panically writing up a little backstory of yes, the rope I made, that was a sentimental item to me.
Yeah. Okay. So we're in the swamp again?
I think so. Either we're here to kill the hydra, or we followed the Novini, the healer, to here. And Novini fireballed us.
Yeah. Dude gets killed with DR's knife after his Zone of Truth moment. Cleric is under question, and she casts Fireball ahead of us.
Honestly, I was like, I'll heal, and then someone else will go chase. Someone else will go try to chase them down Novini, I assume. Anyway, so do we try to gather people to try to defeat the Hydra with us, since we're charismatic?
My character is not in support of killing the Hydra. We actually put the Hydra back where it came from for a good reason.
Yes, and it got corrupted, and the environment changed too much since that time.
When did that happen?
I think that was something that was said, is that the Hydra has been corrupted by the bones that have been buried, I thought.
That I don't remember at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had to decide whether or not we
Okay, so we're just going. So, or are we going to the Hydra to open the door?
That is.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Definitely, you probably wouldn't have been. You didn't miss anything, I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Well, do you guys?
The entire time trying to figure out what we're actually doing right now. We're going to kill Hydra, and I'm like, that's not what we're going to do.
Hannah, I'm sorry, but you're going very robotic on me. Is that just me?
No.
Nope. Get closer to your computer. if you're not close to it currently.
I am on my computer right now.
And you're
And
clear
that-
now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, the thing is this entire time I've been sitting, like, with my head, like, less than a foot away from the dongle on my computer.
Huh.
Okay.
That must have been an
Like,
internet.
at this entire time. Yeah, I think it's my internet.
Okay. So you guys haven't figured out what you're doing yet?
Where
Are we
again?
at the swamp
Yeah.
with the hydra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
And it's the swamp.
adjacent to the temple grounds.
So we were summoned to the Hall of Debate.
Mm-hmm.
So we did the whole thing where we put the hydra back in the swamp,
Right.
and then we got summoned to the Hall of Debate. And the cleric cast fireball on us, and we got a whole bunch of cryptic things said. Next class given to Zor. We met the hooded servers of Theros, and we are back with the hydra.
Yes. With 3 additional members from the council.
Okay.
In case you had forgotten that part.
And
I did not put that in my notes.
And I thought we were coming here to either kill the hydra because it's been corrupted by the bones. Or is that wrong?
You
I don't
don't
remember
know
that.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to investigate if there is something wrong with the hydra because it is the door to Nyx.
Yes. And the 3 council members came with you to investigate your previous claims regarding the bones.
Okay. Sounds like we should let them get away before we start messing with the hydra. So let's give the swamp a wide berth so we don't actually aggro the hydra, and let's get over to the temple where there's the bones.
Okay. So you guys show them where you buried the bones, I'm assuming?
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah.
I get another skill.
Oh, out of curiosity, can you hear me eating celery?
No.
Okay, good. What?
Okay. So do you guys hang around and wait for the investigation team to finish its initial?
Well, I'm kind of guarding them, is my intent.
I mean, last time there were no guards. Really, most of them died.
Yes.
We almost died.
I'm guarding them in case there is more things, because these are the people that will be able to clear our name back in the city of what we were being interrogated about.
Okay. Ben, roll a d4.
Okay. 3.
Okay. After 3 days,
Oh, wow.
the council determines that the bones are not inert. They have managed to find the rib cage, which are echoing faint pulses of Nyx energy. The skeleton is slowly regenerating, in a metaphysical sense.
Metaphysical. Okay, so it's not actually growing flesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, its death was actually a binding or suppression, not destruction. Divine magic cast nearby is likely to behave unpredictably.
Okay. Probably went off when I was trying to create some food or something.
And what are the three classes of each of you, or what are the classes you each have?
Paladin. Oh, do you want subclass too?
No, Paladin is fine.
Fighter.
Okay.
Warlock.
Okay. So Ben, your character, you feel an odd warp, a distortion to the connection to your god.
Mm-hmm.
Also etched into the bones are ancient divine brands, not natural markings. The council determines that multiple gods participated in bringing the Titan down. The markings don't match a single god. They are layered, overlapping divine signatures. This was not a heroic kill. It was a coordinated execution. The implication being that the gods of Theros may be hiding something. This Titan might have been feared, not evil. Let's see. They also believe the bones anchor a sealed cataclysm. The excavation reveals that the skeleton forms a massive seal. Beneath it appears to be a void-like fissure leaking Nyx's energy. There's also strange gravity distortions and smaller animals and pets seem to get twisted by the star-like energy. The Titan's body is acting as a lock holding something from worse beneath. Or maybe just a plug in reality itself. One of the council members is experiencing shared dreams of the Titan chained in darkness. Another one hears a voice that speaks in concepts rather than language. And the third one has visions of a time before the gods ruled.
See why we've tried to bury this?
So the three councilmen start trying to harvest fragments of the bones.
I don't like that. Let's not spread its corruption. I believe that this is a corrupting force, and I do not wish you to bring it back to somewhere. At most, I would recommend that you just establish camp here and study it here.
Well, each councilman has a different perspective on this. One of them agrees with you. They believe in preservation and want to seal the site and forbid all study. Another one wants to harvest the bones for its power and the potential to make weapons. And another one wants to basically believes that the Titan was wronged and should be understood or freed? So,
There we go.
how do you guys react to this?
I've stated mine.
Well, they're having kind of an argument amongst each other.
My character doesn't really. He doesn't understand the implications really.
Okay, so what's there? So is it that okay? It's a resource. Let's make weapons or what?
Uh,
If he doesn't understand the implications.
Yeah, I mean, it's like for him, yeah, for sure. It's like okay, he has mixed feelings about it. It's a buried thing, so it should be respected. But at the same time, it can also be, how would I say this, like, what are the issues if we try to use it?
That means that you believe it should be researched, and then, if useful, it should be used as weapons. I assume.
But it almost sounds like it's alive, despite being bones. That's what I understood.
So, as it happens, you're getting towards the end of the day. An agreement is made between the three of them to think about each of their positions overnight and make a final decision in the morning. And since there's the three of them and the three of you, they expect a vote by each of you to discern what the final course of action is. So, with that being said, camp for the night. What's your turn order for sleep?
Well, did we put that order? Did anyone write down that order? Because we have Doctor, myself.
Oh yeah, I forgot Durs. Yeah,
Yeah. So technically,
there's four of you. Yeah.
Yeah, which it's a tiebreaker. That means we actually have a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker.
Durs.
Yeah, because there's 7 of us.
Yeah.
This isn't so far. What's been described has not sounded purely polar. So I'm like,
Well, I can tell you that at least one of the councilmen who would want to use it to craft magic items suggested doing a test immediately. Anyway, so what's your watch order?
I don't have night vision.
I believe I have night vision. Yes, I do. Okay.
Look at Durs here real quick, see if he has. I'm not sure he does.
Oh, I do. I just realized I have Devil's Sight, so I have night vision.
You got special night vision.
Uh-huh. So I can take one of the nighttime ones.
Okay. So, Eric, you take first shift, then Ben's character, then Hannah's character, and then Durs?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay. Eric, roll a d4.
Candy, yes, Candyman can. The Candyman can. 2.
Okay. Ben, roll a perception check.
Aye. That's a 13.
Okay. Okay. While you are on watch, you see one of the councilmen exit his tent. Kind of looks around, looks at a little bag he's holding, stuffs it into one of his pockets, and heads for the swamp. What do you do?
You should not travel alone at minimum.
Agreed, fine, sir. Why don't you come with me?
Why are you trying what are you seeking to travel? Why do you travel away from the rest of us? We are seeking to gain you safety and would likely guide you back, I would think.
Oh, well, it's no secret that hydras hunt during the night, and I wanted to observe one hunting in its natural habitat.
This is an investigation that I believed was needed. And I did not know that they hunted at night.
Well, you can learn something as well while we go observe the hydra.
Unfortunately, I am the least effective at hiding from foes, so I will likely need to go back and get someone who is more proficient in moving.
Oh, well, all right. Time's a wasting, though. I'm going to go ahead and head on.
No, I don't think you will. It's so funny.
You planning on stopping me?
A bit. As I do put my pike in the path he seems to take.
You and what army?
What army is needed to stop you?
And that's when you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I refuse to look back, even if it leads me to.
You hear somebody clearing their throat behind you.
If you wish for it to face me, stand in front of me.
Okay.
And this is how we do it.
Does a 26 hit you?
Damn.
I'm sorry?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So what you feel is somebody hitting the back of your legs at knee level, knocking you prone. But it does no damage.
Interesting.
And the councilman turns on his heels and basically continues to walk on. As you kind of go to lift yourself up, you realize that standing behind you appears to be 4 shadows that don't seem to have any substance.
I'd like to cast Compelled Duel onto the investigator.
Okay. Do it.
Yeah, DC 13, Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh wow!
He cannot leave within 30 feet of me.
It's like, oh man, I don't even want to have to hurt you.
Then I was simply talking.
Well then, let us know if there's anything wakes us up.
Well, me boyos, get him.
Yes, I am prone and didn't. I haven't fought.
All right, let's. Okay. That's a crit hit.
Yeah, it is.
I'm assuming
I lucky
it'll.
it.
Okay.
I think. I forget what lucky does. I can grant disadvantage when someone succeeds on an attack throw against me.
Okay. So we'll treat the 11 as the disadvantage roll.
Alright, that doesn't hit me.
All right. 17, does that hit?
Yes. I'll just take that.
Okay. 25, that'll hit. And a 19, that also hits. Okay, so that's 3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
I also need you to roll 3 DC 14 Constitution saving throws.
Alrighty.
And this is how
Well, you pass the
we get
first
a new
one.
cleric.
You pass all 3.
Yes.
So you are not stunned.
Oh,
And
monk.
you may now do something.
And I need to do 3 concentration checks.
Oh, yes. Well, no. You made all your saves.
No, I meant I got hit by 3 attacks.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It's the fail.
I did one re-roll of a saving throw.
Okay.
Go for it.
Damn it!
Oh wow!
Alright, well, okay, yeah, he can just get away now because
Yeah.
the compelled duel broke.
All right.
The answer was no.
So, he disappears from view once he's out of your dark vision range. And let's see.
I was hoping someone else could pay attention without me having to scream. I was hoping I could survive 1 round.
Damn.
Okay. So, approximately 10 minutes later, you hear...
Wait, what? 10 minutes later?
well, between this moment and 10 minutes from now, the 4 things disappeared.
Okay. They disappeared as soon as he was allowed to escape?
Yes.
Okay.
And before they disappeared, you realized that they were only armed with a basic club.
Yes.
And like all the rest of them was completely like mist, except for their eyes. Each one had glowing yellow eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. You're a 3rd level paladin.
Yes, I am.
Do you detect anything automatically?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yes, you get up. Do you continue to pursue him?
If there's nothing stopping me, and I will scream to the camp of this guy just jumped me.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. So you get to the swamp. Yeah, go ahead.
I will do the bonus action divine sense to see if I can detect the shadows later, I guess.
Okay.
It lasts 10 minutes, so as I'm running, I'm just looking for anything to amplify my perception of the situation.
Okay. So what's its range?
With cute 30.
Okay.
Oh, 60. Yeah, 60. Cute 60. Jeez,
Oh.
what was wrong with my
Cute 60.
looking? Well, in the span of what I'm trying to use it for.
Yeah.
It's cute.
And what does it detect?
Yeah. I should just ping it. Let's see.
Because I unfortunately don't remember off the top of my head.
No, that's
You
smite,
did-
not sense.
That's yeah. That was. I was like, "Hello, Smite."
Where's sense? Did I not write it down? I didn't. Okay. Celestials, fiends, undead, and blessed, and desecrated. I'm assuming that all of the ground is desecrated.
Where they were standing, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You also realize at the moment they start to disappear, as they are vampire spawn.
Alrighty.
What's a vampire?
Why would you not know what a vampire is?
Well, the thing of it is the councilman was walking during the daylight with the rest of you.
Oh, yeah. And, and my second turn of it, I will use a channel divinity of peerless athlete that just gives me advantage on all strength and dexterity checks to traverse, move things out of the way, or jump distances.
Okay. Well, he comes just in visible range as he is throwing something out into the swamp, and you see the shadow of the hydra looming kind of above you guys. And you realize that what he is throwing is a fish.
Oh, he's poisoning the hydra. Or just feeding it. Oh no. Time to stab him and see if I can stab him in the back.
I mean, that's if the Hydra didn't just. Tony rolled a D20 for a reason. He got a 1. I was kind of expecting what's the likelihood of the Hydra catching him with that roll.
Yeah.
Or was this the saving throw of the hydra to whatever he fed it?
Are you going to attack him, or are you going to wait and see what happens?
Oh, I'm attacking him. He attacked me.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Oh, right. Wasn't sure if you were gonna let me.
Oh no, you
I have no
absolutely.
idea how far behind me and Pika are.
Well, how long does it
You're
take
at
to
least 2 combat rounds.
17 to hit him.
Okay, that'll hit.
Oh, okay, 12 piercing damage.
Okay, he dies.
Okay, well then I'm
What
trying
type
to
of
get
paladin
both
are you again?
glory. But he started a fight, and I was going to finish it for my victorious god. I assume that the Hydra. At best, I will try to use his body as bait for the Hydra not to try to eat me.
Oh my god.
Well, as the councilman slides off your blade, or your pike,
Yes.
the Hydra begins to convulse violently.
Oh, it was a saving throw.
It appears that its regeneration goes out of control.
Oh.
It is growing new heads that are wrong. Some of the star-filled eyes, or some have star-filled eyes. Some are whispering in an unknown language. And it is, of course, turning hyper-aggressive.
I was hoping
Again.
it was surprised. It was surprised enough by its change in body that I started running away.
Okay.
I hope Iros recognizes this isn't cowardice. This is intelligence.
I'm sorry. I gotta go use the restroom again.
Oh, okay. That's probably going to kill me with the number of attacks that is going to hit me because I was within its range. I'm assuming.
So you got backup character.
Not. I guess maybe the slime wizard defense guy. Wait, no. This one has a restricted races, right?
Yeah. It does.
That was part of the reason why I chose this character.
Wah ha ha. Oh. So how you doing, Hannah?
Okay.
You okay?
When he gets back, I'm going to say I used my second luck point to turn that nat 20 into another roll. But yeah, I'm probably going to go down here for being silly and not waiting for you guys and just chasing him like a maniac.
Me and Seeker are gonna go, oh hell no.
Well, yeah, I was sitting there and I'm like, I mean, I don't know how much your character is actually do. Well, no, I think you guys actually were told that it's a Titan, weren't you? I think so.
bones?
Like the skeleton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because from before we ran into the Hydra, my character knew that the Hydra was involved in like keeping a Titan bound. So I just wasn't supposed to say anything. So.
What you giggling at?
Nothing. I'm half tempted to start posting TPK gifts to scare the Monday people.
Oh, that's why you're giggling?
Yeah.
Let it begin.
No, you didn't.
Yes, it's only one attack that will hit me if I cast Shield of Faith, and the nat 20 does not become something ridiculous. Oh, wait, this doesn't have any of its pluses. Okay, yeah, no, I'm still probably creamed.
I mean, there was a whole reason why we avoided trying to fight it.
I just refused. I probably killed my character for nothing because I was just so intent on attacking.
Attack.
You're right.
Attack.
But it was, it's going to be a glorious death. Not that people will know it was glorious.
I just gotta borrow this. Bop do what up a tap boo bop do wop. Ha he.
Okay.
Okay, since I used my attack to spear him, can I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith before I ran? And
Sure.
can I use my second and last luck point on that nat 20?
Sure.
All right. Now, what are the bonuses to these rolls?
He gets a +4 on his attack.
Okay.
So, what's your
How many of them
AC?
hit?
18.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hits.
Yeah.
So you might survive.
Yeah, may. Except I didn't actually spend any healing after I got bludgeoned by them. Oh, that was much better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, each hit only does a d6 in bite damage.
Okay. So yeah, I'm still up and still running with. And did any of them try to bite the corpse and I or did they only attack me and I'm running away with him still attached to my pike because I was almost using it as like a fork to keep some distance from me.
No, he's using his 2 claws on the corpse.
Okay.
And he hit both times.
Yep, okay, he definitely ripped it off my pike, and I am just running holding my pike. I wasn't sure if I was going to start rolling because I'm carrying a corpse in an awkward position.
He is not chasing you.
All right.
And by the time you get to 120 feet, the rest of your party has caught up to you.
Okay, well, now that I have a little bit of cover, I will focus on healing myself. All right. Okay, councilman fed the hydra, found the hydra, fed it something after jumping me.
There's
He's
like,
dead. I killed him, I admit, and then fed him to the hydra to try to save my own skin. I've got Iroa, please forgive me if you believe that was cowardice, but I just felt it was intelligence.
Okay.
Durs looks at you and goes, ha ha. Well, we're going to have a fun time
Hey.
explaining this to the council.
The Hydra ate the councilman.
And me admitting to killing him?
Mm-hmm. Why'd you let him get away anyway?
He jumped me with he actually disabled me, but ran from the fight. So I tried to maintain the fight by chasing him.
How did he manage to disable you? Aren't you supposed to be a paladin thinger?
I have lots of questions about the whole paladin thing currently right now. Are you still a paladin after doing all that?
Why would I not be?
Don't paladins take certain oaths?
Yes, and mine is for glory. Actions over words, challenges that not are but
But you
tests.
killed a bookworm.
Own the body. He summoned fight. He brought the fight to me. I would have fought him with my hands if he made it that. But he fought me with magic, so I fought him with my expertise.
So you faced off with him. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Oh, how bad of a situation are we looking at right now?
Well, the Hydra probably has indigestion. That was Hannah, not
Yes.
my character.
The Hydra is now in a hyper aggressive state, though it is distracted eating because it's trying. I think it's trying to gain fuel for its new growths.
Okay.
There's more to unpack now.
Yes, the councilman, before I slayed him, gave something to the Hydra that seemed to cause rapid changes in its body.
So Durs disappears from everybody's view, not even revealing himself through dark vision or true sight.
Don't think we have that yet.
And
So
he eventually comes back and appears to be holding a ring and some sort of wand.
okay, where'd you get the? Is this familiar?
And
Ring and wand, or
no? And a small bag. Yeah, he looks up.
my character. Mm-hmm.
He's like, the bag appears to contain slivers of bone.
Is that from the councilman?
Yes.
All right. How bad was the Hydra looking?